Hey y'all, it's we live. I know I didn't give no notice to none of you on Fat for Life or Facebook. Ooh, excuse me. I just came on here live, just checking in, yeah, child. I plan to go shopping for some medicine. Today is the day. As long as you bring the T-shirt in, you could get anything on the menu, any gram on the menu. HCI. I should have had that T-shirt so I could show y'all. Long as you have a T-shirt, HCI offers all of their good on the menu for $10, no matter what the price. So even if it's $20 per gram, you get it for 10 today. So I'm just checking in before I head out. It's so hot. Yeah, I hate to come up from under this air. I swear, it's that hot to whereas I don't want to get from under the air. I wanted to go out there and show y'all some more of my. I wanted to go out there and show y'all some more of my progress on the garden. It's so hot though. It's so hot. It is too hot for any use, and I don't want to get no heat stroke out there trying to do that. I'll probably come back on later. Um, and get back to some of the gardening stuff. But child, it's too hot for any use. And I'm just trying to see who else going through the same thing. Any of my friends, they got it. Is it hot where you live? Ooh, oh, excuse me. Oh, and I'm getting sleepy too. Come on, I'm legal. And I want to go get a refill. Refill. But it's so hot. I've been hesitating. I wanted to go earlier. Hey, love my hair. Man, it was hotter than Hades. It's hotter than Hades today, boy. It's hot. It's hot today. Tomorrow. Whew. It was hard to work. Plus, I've been out there boiling water. That's adding to the heat that's out there. Wow, is all I can see. It's double wow. It's hot. It is hot. It is hot, 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 hot. So, how your morning glories going, loving my hair? I just planted mine. I was trying to get that on film, but it was too hot to have that camera. The camera was hot. The tripod was out there and was hot, burning my hand. So I said, cause mine had already been soaking. Hey, Rowdy Chica, what's happening? Y'all just checking in. Yes. I'm just checking in. I didn't really have nothing in particular to say. I just wanted to let y'all know I didn't forget about y'all. People who was following me on the garden stuff. I didn't want to seem like I was drop ball. It was just too damn hot. And what I think I want to do. Ooh, ooh, that was good. I think I'm gonna piece together some of the clips. And oh, you saw the tails. Good, good. Now, yeah, and don't dig too deep. They don't have to go down too deep. You just do a little hole, like just a fingertip deep, and put them in. They don't need to be too deep either. But yeah, when you see that little tail, they ready. Oh, my okra is ready. It's ready to go from out of the soaking stage into waiting for it to sprout. Um, But like I said, I ain't gonna do that until later. It's too hot. This heat got me sleepy. Do heat make y'all sleepy? Heat make me sleepy. And so I'm fighting to stay awake around here. Fighting, fighting, fighting. Now, somebody had I was talking about the dimensions earth, and somebody had asked me the question on Facebook whether that was, good as oh with was it good as boric acid. It's better in my opinion because it's actually safe to be on your food, around your plants, around you. So it's effective for killing crawling bugs. And the crawling bug gonna tear your okra up, your greens up, your spinach up. They love that. The caterpillars especially. So you want that dimensionous earth. The crawling insects, when they crawl across that, um, it kills them. They dehydrate, and so they dry up from the inside out, and that's how they die. So dimensional earth was very effective for that. Um, I have I've already created. See, I'm just gonna have to dig through my own videos and bring them in over here on Nayla Love because I've already done videos on natural ways. Because if you're growing fruit and you keeping fruit, hey Donna, I just started. You not late at all. You just in time, honey. You just in time. Just in time. I really didn't have nothing special. I was just gonna, talk in general. I really didn't have a theme today. So you just in time. You can help me with a theme. What would you like to talk about? Um, I know here it's hot. Is it hot where you at? It's hot today. I'm telling you, it's so hot. It just got me. I don't want to do that. I'm lazy. I get lazy when it's so hot. I be, I just like when it's this hot, I just only want to just go hop in the shower. The dimensions herb, I was talking about that just before you came on. To me, that is the most effective uh uh defense against the ants because they was out there. They was out in full force. Um uh I mean, you gotta expect that because I also have a compost pile, so all the rotten fruit over there, you're gonna have to deal with fruit flies. So dimensions earth, you can dust that everything on everything. You could put it on your food. I mean, I wouldn't suggest eating it, but it is safe. It's not gonna harm you if you ingest it. I seen a guy eat it literally. Put on all your plants you got growing, it ain't gonna harm them at all. Um, peonies, anything. I had to put it on my okra last year. It looked like it snowed because I had it down there so much. They was tearing up my polar okra plants, having a good old time on them. And it wasn't until I put that dimensions earth that I put a dent in any of that pest activity. So if you start growing and when you harvest, or even if you start buying more fruits and vegetables, there are natural ways you can uh, uh, combat the pests. So since I ain't got no demonstration, I'm just gonna talk about it. What I did is went to the dollar store and got one of those salt shaker, glass salt shakers. Put vinegar, what dishwashing soap, and you only need a little bit. You don't have to fill the whole um salt shaker full, just like maybe a third of the way, not even that much, because it attracts the fruit flies. Fruit flies is what I end up having a problem with. They are very annoying. It ain't like the regular house flies. The fruit flies like to be in your face. They be right up in your face, so you be in smacking yourself. I remember the first day I was on a job, a work from home job, and we was in the middle of the training session. I was smacking myself. because of them damn fruit. I was literally smacking myself in the face. And so vinegar and dish soap, because I read on the internet and it was lots of remedies out there, and the one that kept coming up was the vinegar, because they're attracted to the apple cider, and specifically apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar. They're attracted to apple cider vinegar. They just crawl right back out. I saw it literally with my own eyes. I seen one get trapped in because I had it in a little bowl on my windowsill where my fruit was. I had it in a little bowl and I watched them crawl right back out. Dish soap is the secret. The vinegar attracts them, they get in there, but if you put dish soap in there, you shake it up. You put the vinegar in, put the dish soap in, shake it up in a salt shaker. You get them from Dollar Tree. Those are very, very, very effective for fruit flies. But all the crawling insects, like the big cockroaches, that's what we got to deal with because we killing all the trees over here. We chopping them down and getting rid of them. So we displacing a lot of creatures, and that's one of them. And so I wanted a defense against that. And the best thing that worked was the diatomaceous earth. It was absolutely effective. After only a day down, the ants, they was all on my porch and all in the mints and stuff. One day out there, they are pretty much diminished completely. I ain't seen too many. So it's very effective. And you could get that at Walmart. That's where I got mine from, diatomaceous earth. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but diatomaceous earth. Let me see, can I put a link in this chat? And you want the food? Okay, find it now. Oh, I know all these things is gonna come up. Anyway, it went right to it yesterday. Now brands, I guess they get other brands into competition, but diatomaceous earth, that's the name of it. And that was effective. It attacks the ants, the roaches, anything that crawls, the caterpillars. That's another annoying pest that you're gonna encounter as you begin to grow. And I was trying to go exactly to the brand that I use. Okay, here it is. All right, link in here for people. Okay, there it is. So if you want to get that, the link is right there in the chat. I got the link right there in the chat. So I get it from Walmart. I'm sure you can get it from other places, but that's the main ingredient. Diatomaceous earth is very safe. I'm using it because it's safe on food. So if you're out there growing food, you don't want some poisonous pesticide. I mean, that's how the grocery stores get you too. They'll say, "Oh, it's organic, no pesticides." uh and charge you 10 times more for the same stuff for growing your food the way it's supposed to be grown anyway. You really don't have to use pesticides. I have personally never had to use a chemical and this is my fourth year growing. Yeah, fourth year, third, third outdoors, fourth year total because I started indoors, but fourth year total, third year outdoors. And I have never had to put no kind of chemical down. Never. just the diatomaceous earth, and then natural ways. Then you gotta counter whatever is the problem. Like me, I got a bad problem with the clover. I rather fertilize the soil and put more grass seed down to help choke out the clover than to go get some poison spoil everything. You don't have that's not the only way to attack the problem. But since it's the almighty dollar rules, and so the farmers got to get more product out to millions of people, you know, chemicals. But apple cider vinegar in a little glass jar. Let me get up from here. I'm gonna show you exactly what I use. That is absolutely effective on the fruit flies. And those fried buggers, they were more than the regular house flies. In fact, I didn't even have a problem with the house flies. I had a problem with fruit flies because I had more fruit around the house. You get you a salt and pepper shaker, just like this. Put a little bit of red apple cider vinegar in it. Extremely effective. Absolutely works. That is all you have to do. Put you some apple cider vinegar and a salt, and because they can actually get to the edge and crawl back out. I've seen that. When I see that, I tripped out the first time I seen a fruit fly crawl back out the apple cider vinegar. Well, all creatures gonna try to save their life if they can. So the dish soap is to make it slippery. They won't crawl back up. They just gonna drown in that vinegar. Yeah, the same thing with the house flies. I just swat them. They slow enough where I can get them. So I don't be going and get no chemicals to battle them, you know. But the ant problem, it was so huge, and the cockroach problem, I was so scared of them suckers coming in my house that I just went overboard. And so I had my whole entire yard just dusted with that dimensions earth. And I ain't had no problem. Matter of fact, I might as well do it because I know I ain't gonna come back around to doing it, and it's gonna rain, so you won't be able to see it. Okay, I'm going outside and show you how I dusted my step with the dimensions earth. Diatomaceous earth. So I don't know if y'all can see that. If you can see it, let me know. You see my steps? Because I can't see in the laptop. Laptops are good with daylight. Ooh, and see, I see the drops of rain. Ooh, it's about to rain. So my diatomaceous earth had 2 good complete days of being down. And most of those creatures are nocturnal. They don't be running around bold in the daytime. And so it had plenty of time to kill a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's about to rain here. We need that rain because it was hot today. It's the kind of miserable hot to me. That's why I'm not sure if I'm gonna be ready to be moving to the south. Because if this is already getting to me and it's not even 90, it's 89 is too hot for me. Hey, Miss Luckhead, Boss Lady C. Somebody kept thinking I'm from Texas, and that's what I want to clear up. I'm from Illinois. I'm in the Midwest. Somebody commented in the comments after my live went to the normal video viewing of YouTube. I'm not from Texas. I have family in Texas. My sister next to me lives in Texas. She been there about 12 years. She raised her kids there and all that good stuff. And they still currently live there now. I don't live there. I live in Illinois. And 89 is hot. I can't even imagine triple digit weather. 100 degrees. That I can't even imagine. Um, Lockheed boss lady, I didn't have no topic. I was just bored. That's all. Can you believe that? I was just bored. I ain't got no neighbors. When I said when I was in the Queens Court group, when I was admitting that I ain't had no life, I said I ain't got no life, I ain't got no friends, I ain't got no family, I ain't got no neighbors. Uh they Somebody actually felt sad enough to put the sad face and cry. I'm not a sad person though, because I can make myself happy. I was just bored. I was just bored and kind of what was happening is I was trying to do the video editing and piece together the clip, me showing you how I did the diatomaceous earth. But child, I kept falling asleep on that because it's so hot. This heat make me wanna, man, pass out. Hey, Cuzzo, 777. I'm glad to catch you. I don't mind. You said you had to pop in and pop out and you was busy yesterday. I don't take it personally, y'all. If y'all have to leave and y'all can't stay, or I ain't talking about nothing particularly exciting or controversial, it's cool too. Yeah, I don't have to have no lot of friends. In fact, I learned the hard way. I got all them fans on Facebook and my Sad for Life TV channel, and they really don't know me. They not really into the stuff that I'm into. So to me, I found out the hard way that, that ain't all it is to life. That's for sure. Queen's Court gave me that life lesson. Yeah, I want to get out and do more, and then I made it even hotter because I've been out here boiling water with a hot plate to get rid of some of the weeds. But that's turning into be more work than I'm willing to put in. But I guess what, I got an intern that's supposed to be coming. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Somebody wants to intern and learn everything that I know about growing, and they techie too, and so they want to learn more about websites. So I hope it's a match made in heaven, and they can't wait to help me. They want to come help me with the garden stuff and with the tech stuff and the website. So I'm excited about that, guys. Euless, Texas 101 just checked in. You in Euless, Texas? Woo. I can't even imagine. Well, look how I'm sweating. It's only 89 here and it's about to rain. I felt the droplets when I showed y'all the diatomaceous earth. But I put it all over my steps. I put it everywhere where it's cracks, entryway into the house. And like, if you don't get as a dust, it's important for it to be dust. Because if it's in clumps and piles, they'll skip around the pile. Uh, Bugs do have some sense. They got a little bit of brain, but that's why it has to be like a dust, like you dust a pan for a cake pan. Dust you know how you dust a pan like that for flour. Same way, and it's like a flour consistency. But I'm telling you, I swear by it. It definitely worked because they was running everywhere when where I put the mints at, where I showed y'all in the video. I put the mints at, it was tons of ants. That done calmed all the way down. You gonna be at those track meets this summer? Oh my God. I can't even be out. I can't even imagine being out there running nowhere. Nah, child. I'm finna head. I'm finna head to the dispensary and get me a refill. And from there, I'm finna head to the air conditioned facility of the YMCA because uh, it done got stagnatingly hot, and I don't want to give the electric company all my money. So I don't want to have to run the air all day just to be comfortable. Um, So my cooling place, and that's a FYI in case you didn't know, if you don't have air conditioning, things that just done got too hot, and you elderly is more susceptible to heat stroke. Um, the older you get, the more susceptible. YMCA is one of those cooling places that legally you can go to and cool off. It wasn't easy though. It took me a while because my primary care doctor wouldn't sign off on it. So if you live in the Chicago, I mean in the Illinois Central Illinois area, I know the doctor who you need to talk to that is familiar with the paper, don't present no problem. They a natural pain doctor and believe in cannabis as a treatment. It's not the demon that the government wants us to make it to be, all for the sake of keeping the jails full up, locked up with our brothers. Yeah, Texas is a strict one because I talked to my sister. She said they do have some real strict laws. Yeah, my air conditioner is on a timer. I put it on for 2 hours and that's it. And then it's yeah, it's just so I can get to sleep. I just bet you do, Miss Lockhead, boss lady. And I do too. Shoot, don't get it twisted. And I grew. Once I grew, knowledge is power. Once I grew, it wasn't no turning back. So I'm looking for a state where it's legal anyway. When I move, that's gonna be have to be one of the requirements. Knowledge is power, girl. When I had my first crop, oh my God, I hated buying it from someplace else, even from the dispensary. You said your state is backwards. It's real backwards, but you got to keep pushing. I 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 keep signing the petitions. I still go and exercise my vote. I keep on because, sometimes you don't win the battle in your lifetime. Sometimes you laying the brickwork for the, the descendants. Love in my head, why I should have been there. I was downtown Fort Worth, Texas last year having my son senior pics done, and we were marching for the legalization. Yeah, keep marching for that because you looking at a living testament that's a benefit from cannabis. Um, I never had a problem where I abused it, and I don't even use the THC kind, the part that gets you high. That don't work for pain. It's the part, the CBD of that plant. That's what worked for pain. And it's effective. I didn't have anything else that worked, not even opioids. So I want to grow my own. And yeah, I will always be checking who is uh pro cannabis or anti cannabis. Anybody that's anti cannabis now is antiquated because you've been misinformed. We need to get a group started. Who is in? I'm in. I'm in. I'm a good information highway, and I'm a good people person, and I'm a good investigator, and I'm an honest person. But you know what? I'm not. Now people keep putting me in a leadership role, but I'm a terrible leader. I'm not the best leader. I'm a follower. I can admit that. So if you start a group, I'll follow you. I'll follow you and help you recruit and support and try to get more people to join up. This town, it ain't too much better considering this the capital. Considering this the capital is so antiquated. I'm ashamed of how antiquated it is. Um, money, money. one thing about it is that Texas don't depend on uh, income tax. They don't. They don't have the state income tax. They one of the 7 states in the United States that don't have a state income tax. So I'm sure they have a big prison system, and they ain't trying to lose all that money from the prison system for keeping us locked up. You're gonna have to tell them, well, how we gonna feed our families if you close all the prisons? Yep, Texas a gun state, money and oil, but that's gonna change though. That's gonna change because Texas is who the China man got his eye on. Jimmy Wang, I think it's Wang. I'll put that in link in the description. He wants to start his solar industry in Texas, so that may change in very soon. Jimmy, Jimmy, I think it's Jimmy Wayne. Texas just changed the voting laws. I think Texas is the money, having all the penal system and all those tough laws they proud of, and keep their prison system alive. That's a big revenue, and that they don't want to, you know, with any new industry, they don't want the old industry to people to lose jobs from the old industry. If you don't have, I go with you. If you can't vote, I can vote. I vote. I mean, Pennsylvania is on its way. There are some doctors that will prescribe it. That's cool, Donna. Yeah, I got off the opioids, Donna. They wasn't doing my body no good. If the side effects outweigh the benefit, you have to question why you even doing that. It wasn't taking enough of the fibromyalgia pain for it to matter. It's like it just take the edge off so you don't want to slap somebody. But other than that, I was constantly constipated with them opioids. I don't even know how people abuse that because it constipates the hell out of me. And that ain't no joke. Being constipated is just as painful as the fibromyalgia pain. So I wanted out of the opioid merry-go-round. I don't have none of them type of problems with weed at all. And then for the pain, I don't even use the uh I use the oil where I put it under my tongue, and that's effective. I do that before I go to bed at night. That's why I want to grow that. The THC part, they made that demonized cannabis based on the THC, the euphoria that people get. Just like it's the equivalent of judging alcohol based on the buzz you get from that. Yet alcohol is legal, and it's way more people that had car crashes and uh, domestic violence and all kinds of other crazy stuff with alcohol than anybody with weed. So it's just hype. It's just hype. No, I don't mess with them. I haven't been on opioids in well, I've been here 6 years, so at least 6 years, the minimum. I haven't. I ain't had none. They ain't prescribed it. I don't ask for it. Some people, because I don't mess with the couch stuck varieties. I use the sativa, so I get a lot of creative stuff done under influence. I do more than sit on the couch and watch TV. I don't have TV, so and see, look at me and look what I'm doing now. I'm talking to y'all because I don't like the couch stuck feeling. So I did my research on that. I only mess with the sativas. The sativas, you have energy and you creative. You don't be couch stuck and watch TV. That's it. Them the little no sims coming in my face. Um, yep, the rain is coming on down, and I'm glad I got a lot more stuff put down. So I got my morning glories. I got uh all my marigolds where I wanted them at, and I want a hydrangea. So I discovered. See, the only thing when I want to show y'all something with this laptop, I can't see the laptop because laptop screens aren't made for daylight. Um, I don't know if y'all be able to see that, but right there, there it is. Right there is a big pile of wood chips. I have learned with all the methods that I tried is that the wood chips was the most effective for the weed control. I had put wood chips down on the garden bed where I had my garlics at last year, and two of those came back. And I found out my mint came back. I couldn't even tell for all the weeds that grew back there. We got this little cotton stuff that's floating all in the air. I'm on YouTube. Yeah, my phone don't work. I got terrible phone service. But you could be in my live. Uh-oh. Yeah, you can introduce this. I don't know if you want to do that live. You want to do that live? Okay, because other people can hear you. All right. I see this lovely lady sitting on the porch. I had to come over and introduce myself. My name is Anthony. He kissed my hand, Sister Julie. Anthony, nice to meet you. Naomi. Naomi. That's my name. Oh, okay. You with the IBW? I'm with the ironworker. Oh, the ironworker? Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just working over here for Roseann. Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, we started at 6. I got done at 2:30. So grab me a beer where yeah, I just came out here because it's so doggone hot. I don't want to run my air all day, but I'm just showing my friends some of my gardening things that I was doing. What you got going? I got daylilies and morning glory and I keep forgetting the names and marigolds all along the fence. Marigolds? You said your name? Naomi. Naomi. In the Bible, like in the Bible. Right. Yeah, I remember. Naomi was the one who followed Ruth. Yeah, I'm just like her. Yeah. I'm like the character in the Bible. I'm very loyal. Yeah, you were loyal to your mother-in-law. Mm-hmm. Okay. No matter what he did, your relationship with her, it stayed the same. That's how I am. That's what God is, you don't change. No, I don't change. I don't change. I'm the person that I am today I'm gonna be the same. Till I believe it's true. I believe that's true. I believe it. Okay. When can I do that? I don't know. I'm single. You ain't got no man here? Well, I got a pit bull of a son. Okay. He gonna growl and bark every time he sees somebody come my way. I heard that. I heard that. Well, write your number down. I guess I gotta. Okay, I'll type it in. Okay, here, put my local in there. 217. And they'll give you my cell number. Okay. 528 4041. Okay. Call Brian and leave a message with him, and I'll get with you. Okay. Sorry, because I ain't got my number on me. I got 3 phones. I run a little work for him, Okay. But yeah, my hands messed up. I'm over there. Uh-oh. Yeah, I gotta look at it. Okay. Oh, well, you want to be careful with that. You don't want to. No, it is a nice little walk, and some people be using this as they little walking path for working out, running and walking. So it's a nice little scenery. I like my little spot. Not really. I don't want to feed nobody else. Uh, I just got an empty nest, and I done had to feed a family of three for years. Now that I'm an empty nester, I'm enjoying it. I only want to feed plants. Oh, okay. Oh, you don't want to get too detailed. I got some friends out here. So, all right, yeah, it is, but you don't want to tell all your business. You don't want to put all your business. Oh, that's true. Right, that's true. That's the right number. You ain't supposed to be putting out. Yeah. Okay. All right. I look forward to seeing you again, Anthony. I don't, you see, I ain't got no neighbors. So I'm glad when anybody say hi to me, just cause it's like that. And it's true. My age and up, 55. People my age ain't on the internet like this. I'm 55. You older than me? Wow, black don't crack. You look good, Anthony. I wouldn't have guessed. I wouldn't have guessed it. You look good, Anthony. You do. You don't look 60. All right. You have a good one. Okay, y'all. Huh? I smell like cookies. Y'all, I didn't have too much to say than that, but I feel like the wood chips is the best defense of weeds. That's where I had the wood chips at, and where I didn't have the wood chips at, that was loaded with weeds. So now I feel like I officially got the gardening stuff in. Oh, and I picked up an admirer, huh? I wasn't planning all that. Um, uh, that's the thing. I enjoy having the block to myself, but I'm human, y'all. I be wanting some human interaction there and now and then. I enjoy my company, but every now and then I want to talk to some people every now and then. Dang, Mister Flirty guy. Um, that's why I always mention my son. My son always popping over here. He'll pop up on me anytime without calling. So um, that's why I mentioned my son. You right. I hold off on that. Yeah, he knows I was live on YouTube also. That's my evidence if something happened. Cause I did get a picture and I got that telephone number. You right. I gotta be careful. But my son, he be around. He let it be known. He let it be known that he's around. No, man, you right. Sometimes I'm not worrisome enough. My son accused me of that all the time. So I ain't taking no offense to it. I'm glad somebody worried about me. But see, like now, this time of day, my son is at work. So I get a little lonely sometimes. So I just popped on here for the YouTube people over here on They Love. Because my people who follow me on Facebook, following the entertaining stuff. And I don't always be in the mood to entertain. I just want to just be me. Yep, we would hang, girl. We would hang. I used to have a swing. That's what I want back. My big old red wood swing. And just chill, girl. I would love it. All right, see you loving my hair. I ain't talking about nothing on this one. I got to come up with a good topic. That's when I come back. But today I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna make a mad dash to the dispensary. Um, and I got my spy glasses. I tried to do the editing, with the other garden and stuff, but sitting here in front of this computer and the heat, child, had me falling asleep. So um, I'd rather get up and take a walk and go to the Y under that air conditioning. So I'm not gonna stay on here too much longer. I wish I had something to, specific to talk about. Um, I heard about that thing going on with Morgan Freeman. What y'all think about that? Do you think it's some type of conspiracy just to tear down all the legacies of our, men that get up there? It's just is it you think it's that or it's just a coincidence? Hey, cool Chica's eyes, how you doing? Um, he just work around here according to him. He said he been on there at the same company 33 years. That I guess I must say that's a sign of stability. I don't think he did anything either. I think they full of shit. I think they try to tear down the legacy of everybody that get up there that's positive. Thank you, cool Chica. It's getting old because my hair is growing out of these things here. I gotta redo it. See how long it's sliding up. That's a sign it's growing out. I think it's a conspiracy. I think it is. That's I'm disgusted to have yet another name. And don't get me wrong. When I make this next statement, I ain't giving R. Kelly no pass. But I think the same thing is happening with him. I think they wrong. It's two left feet to not let that man still earn his money. If somebody don't care and they just listening to the song, I had the ability to listen to the song and separate the song from the person. Yeah, majority don't even make it to court. Never mind, trying to tear down a whole entire legacy. I think that's crazy. And being someone, I'm not overly supportive of the crime because I've been a victim, a childhood, multiple times. Um, I don't think any of them. Nothing that happened to me was as bad or harmful as way I feel they are doing those men as far as tearing down their whole entire legacy. Right. I can separate the person, it's make believe, it's television. I can separate the character from the person, but some people it's blurred, it's merged. So mhm. I think the Cosby Show is still a good show, even though you found that out about him. You know, Donna, you might when I had this discussion in another group, I think I was too old for them because I brought up Laura and Hardy. Laura and Hardy couldn't stand each other. They couldn't stand each other, but they got together and they became the duo that we know. They brought us laughs. I had the ability to separate that. The guy from Star Trek, he handsome. I had a crush on when I was younger, but when I hear, you know how he is. Um, what's his name? On Star Trek, I forget. Robert, is it Robert Conrad? He a big class A jerk, major jerk. But I could still watch Star Trek without saying, "Ooh, he a major jerk." Someone will get raped now, and they give the woman a third degree. Now they want to say something 30. Yeah, that's the part. That's the part that blow me away. Why would you wait 30 years? Kaya was saying it as a joke, and she got a whole lot of flack for cracking that joke. But I was on 100% on her side. Instead of talking about not me, talking about me too. How about teaching these girls, not me? You need to be teaching them that, not me, not me. Don't be being quiet and staying quiet 30 years. Right. Oh girl, honey, you don't want to go back. I'm taking some stuff to the grave. I promise y'all. I ain't gonna never tell all my business. I'm taking some stuff definitely to the grave. If they go back 30 years on me, we all in trouble. You right. I'm one of them when they got fresh. I went all the way. So it's some stuff. I didn't slap them. I went with it. I just put it this way. I had my whole days. Mm-mm. If somebody go back 30 years on me, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. And that's the thing. Most people wouldn't be able to stand up to the scrutiny that they scrutinize other people. That's the case with most folks. When it's all said and done. No proof. They have more proof on Trump than that motherfucker running the country. It's more proof on his ass. He admitted it. That's like the best kind of evidence you could ever possibly get on a person. They own words. That motherfucker is running the country. So I think that shit fake as hell. I think it's fake as hell to me. And I don't think he should serve not one day in jail. And this is coming from somebody who has been harmed multiple times by multiple people. I still wouldn't want to see them go. Matter of fact, even that dude that put the gun up to my head, that still traumatizes me, that it crosses my mind, crosses my thoughts today. I would not want to see that young man locked up for years out of his life. To me, it was enough that I got restitution. So I got the cash back to get me another phone. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. And a permanent record that you a damn thief and that you would put a gun up to somebody's head. Permanent record of that shit. That works for me. That's good. I think it's ridiculous to try to put somebody away 30 years for some shit they did 30 years ago. Goddamn ridiculous. And I'm not even dismissing what the ladies went through, that it wasn't painful. Like I said, I've been recently traumatized. That shit was painful. You think it happened yesterday the way I still talk about it? I went through hell. Emotionally, all that stuff. But I still didn't wouldn't want to see that young man who was only in his 20s at the time. Uh I wouldn't want to see 10 years of his life taken from him for that incident. a stupid mistake he made for one night of his life. You know, now if it had went south and I lost my life that night, then yeah, I definitely would expect my family to fight to lock them up. It wouldn't bring my phone back just because they beat him up or that day back. Al Frankenstein, he said he did it. Yeah, he quit his job. I like Morgan Freeman a lot too, cause yeah, I'm tired of having to watch everything I say. Yeah, that's how you feel. Like all of a sudden you scared to say. I mean, that's what we was the people who not associated with the Queen's Court. Kaya and T.S. Madison was the characters of this internet show called The Queen's Court that I got caught up in, way too caught up in, because I ain't got no life. Um, but they were checking her on, because she was saying blouses and leotards, because we're trying to figure out, the different types, because it's all different types. You got the butches, you got the Sams and the Deal Dykes, and it's like Kaya had some legitimate questions, in my opinion, how we gonna relate. So we don't. It's still you don't know how to relate to transgender. You don't know the politically correct term about everything. It's like, oh my God, you scared to say anything. Anything is offensive. I feel like that's the wrong direction. We too goddamn sensitive. That's my opinion. Al Franken was a comedian. Yeah, I remember him, and he's in politics. He was younger. Who cares? It's funny. I like Al Franken, and I was happy to find out he was actively involved in politics and got into office. Because I mean, that just made me like him more. So what happened with Al Frankenstein? What did he do? Cause what did I didn't? Cause see, I don't have TV. Y'all telling me something. I'm just learning me something now. Is about Al Franken. I used to like him. Yeah, nowadays you can't even look at people the wrong way. It's crazy. Yep. We should be looking at everybody as individuals. You should be judging people all based on how I treat you. If I'm treating you respect, that's what I feel like you have. But this internet world and all that they get to see and soak up, and at a young age, younger and younger now. Oh, cause they said Al Franken sexually harassed some people too. Oh well, I don't want to dismiss. I feel they pain. I mean, I've been through it, but I don't know what to say. I just don't think jail. I don't. It's certain crimes that I don't think jail is the right answer. Jail is not the right penalty for that. It's certain crimes I think jail is not the right penalty for that. Yeah, I would have been good with I'm sorry from any of my perpetrators. I would have been good with that. I would have. I think the whole Bill Cosby thing, that was a whole thing of hate and jealousy. Jealousy because he was going to make a power move to take over NBC, and it was too many people that want to have it. They want to destroy him and take away his power and ability to do that. I don't think that shit was about what actually went down between the two of them. I mean, I've been violated different places, different times, different people. My mother was mentally ill, bipolar. We was living in the projects. Father was not present, and all kinds of unsavory characters came through there. Throw him in jail and throw away the key. The same family members you had to pass by in church. What do you do with those feelings? That woman that went to Bill, you said the Donna, you said the woman that went to Bill Cosby house. Did Al Franken touch her butt? Oh, what a horrible thing. Hang him and string him up. Just terrible. Women need to buck up. They do. I think women are way too emotional, and especially the women my age and younger. I ain't even gonna say my age. This is a characteristic I uniquely see among the women, millennial and after millennial. So I don't know what you call us. They say we baby boomers, but after baby boomers, the millennials and after that, they are the ones that got so much emotion, so pressed, and no wisdom with that shit. No wisdom. You have more power than any of the women in generations prior to you. Because what I was old enough to see my aunties not be able to get a house, even though they both had good jobs because they were black and women. Women couldn't buy a house. They had to be married to buy a house. Now these women who got more power could go and buy a house, got better jobs than we ever thought we could get. Now they upset about everything. Every time you look up, they upset about something. Please. Right. I've been I've been all those. I can't say well, I was sodomized. I had never been raped. But sodomized, yep. Beaten, yep. Verbally, yep. Emotionally, yep. All of them. And I'm still a happy person. I still enjoyed a healthy sex life. I still want some. um, you said exactly 7-7. Most of the white Republican women that act the way they do, I call them the Steph. That's what I call it too. It's them. It's them. The Stepford wives. The Stepford wives. The lady who cried right on the elevator and started off the Tulsa, Oklahoma massacre. Them types. The types that got Emmett Till murdered. Them types. The types that called the police on the ones that were sitting in the restaurant. Them motherfucking types. Right. Exactly, Donna. Most of the Democrat women are always crying victim. I don't nobody want to hear that victim shit. And plus, when you survive that, it's an insult to call me a victim, bitch. I survived your shit. Okay, I'm still motherfucking standing in spite of your evil ass shit you inflicted on to me, bitch. I'm a survivor, bitch. Don't call me victim. Okay, I take care of myself. Okay. I hate that. I hate when people say, we crying victim. I hate that. I hate that term. Victim. I ain't no motherfucking victim. I survived your shit. Okay. Me the daughter. I make up my bed, weep on top of it because I hate making a bed so bad. I just make it up once and I sleep on top of the made up bed. The people, Don, you said the people who did wrong to us are the ones with the problem, right? Once I realized that, I was able to soar and embrace my personality and all the things that, because younger, I was like, why me? Why me? Why did it have to happen to me? So shit, I know why. Living this long, because it made me a stronger. It made me have a voice that I can give to somebody else to find that courage that inside, the love inside, the love you need to have inside, regardless of what anybody else say. Regardless of what anybody else do. So to me, it made my story the story that it is to be more compelling. Because you said they are too. I agree with you, Donna. Also, the women where I live like robots. The day, the day what their husbands say. No mind of their own. No critical thinking. It has to be taught. You don't get to be a critical thinker automatically. You lucky if you grow in a house of critical thinkers, but that's rare. So that's why I've been injecting my book that helped change my family's life. It's called Raising a Thinking Child, and they introduced it to me because the highest mortality rate was with black women with black boys. They had the highest mortality rate of all demographics. When they first put me in the office in their school, uh, in in my child's school, they said you are high risk, and I took it offensive because I was fully fledged in my career as a computer specialist. Heck, bye, Donna. I know you had to work, Donna. I'm glad you joined me. I'm glad we got to talk it all. That always make me happy. Um, and that raising a thinking child, it changed my life. I didn't know how much it changed it until my adult children, at different times in their life, call me back and say, "Wow, I see what you're talking about, Mom. These my peers really don't know how." I hate that spell check. That's why them lipstick bitches came for me on a misspelling of libel. Shit don't correct shit you need corrected, and then overcorrecting shit you wasn't trying to type. Them bitches had the nerve to come for me on my spelling. Girl, please, bitch. Yes. I have a degree. I know how to fucking spell. I hate the spell check, and I can't turn that shit off on my phone. That's the worst. I really don't, you know, have a better problem as on my computer. Anyway, Raising a Thinking Child, I highly recommend that book. You can introduce the game, the Y game, to a 3-year old. They'll catch on. They think it's fun. And that's the beginning stages of exercising your brain to be critical thinkers. We don't need no Stepford wives. We don't need that bitch calling the police because some gentlemen sit down at a, Starbucks. It's Frankenstein. I didn't do that. His name is Franken. I know it's not Frankenstein. Al Rankin. I know who that is. You being funny, cuz um I do hate the spell check. That be getting on my nerve. But I think all of this hysteria, even in the Morgan Freeman's case, is a lack of critical thinking. How you gonna just take the word of one person, what one person say about something? That one reporter, you would have thought she was Mother Mary and pure, could do no wrong. And when I saw her so-called evidence of his behavior towards her, I'm like, lady, you reaching. You are really, really reaching. Like, really, you think he would have done that in front of an audience on camera and meant it the way you taking it all hysterical, taking it to the news media? I hope Morgan fight. I hope that proof was laughable, and then when I seen that shit, I said, you know what? That's why I don't miss TV. That shit right there, because my emotions would have been on 10. Just the fact that, oh no, Bill Cosby, now they want to take Morgan Freeman. Can I please hang on to the electric? Cause I learned how to read. Yep, I hope he fights too. Cause we got too many criminals in government and in church. Okay, that's why we have to be critical thinkers. Because the religious people, the political people, the government people, they all guilty of the same thing. Immorality. I heard of Facebook. I don't watch TV. Yeah, I heard it on Facebook too. I don't have television. This my ninth year. This my ninth year. When I used to ask my mother why she wouldn't watch TV, and then when she do watch TV, it'd be stuff like Gilligan's Island and uh Beverly Hillbilly. It would never be the news. And me, I was a news junkie. I had to see what's happening on the news. Like, Mom, why you don't watch the news? Don't you want to, know what's happening? She said, nope. It made her too depressed. And as I got older, I was like, damn, I see what she's talking about. That shit do get. It was years and years ago. I was like, no, that's crazy. Every don't need to be informed. We need to be, but it's too much information. I don't like the news now either. It's so fucking phony now. I wouldn't trust nothing that they say. I wouldn't trust nothing that they say. Anything that come out, I got to go and see a few sources. And me, I really ain't gonna make no judgment until I see the court papers. When I see the court papers, and even then, I'm still gonna question it because I don't think all them women uh was telling the truth on Bill Cosby neither. Even if he was guilty of some of them bitches was lying. And didn't have no problem lying. Crystal King, hey Crystal, how you doing? I love you too, Miss Crystal King. I'm always glad to see you. It's always a good day to see one another alive and well. Even if you're in pain. Today I ain't in as much pain because I've been lazy. I didn't want to get out in that heat, and I'm trying to wait till the sun go down a bit. Um, so my goal only today is to go shopping for some more medicine. If I make it to that, cause shoot, it's still uh sun ain't really went down yet. You said your granddog has my allergies going all out of whack. Oh no. Oh no. I know something about allergies. For the longest, I thought I had a pollen allergy. And come to find out, I have a milk allergy. When I eat ice cream and drink cow's milk, my nose is running all the time. Because usually my allergy would be bad. I would be sniffling a whole lot, just knowing it's about to rain. That would be the time. But I haven't. Since I changed my diet to mostly fruits and vegetables, living the Sabi way, I really haven't had as much problem with allergy because it's about to rain. The drop. That's what made me come back inside because it's droplets of rain about to fall. Because I was trying to show y'all my garden. Because you said the women tell me that Bill Cosby was a powerful man and no one would have accused him back then. I don't agree. Yeah, I know nobody would accuse him. I mean, it's been many celebrities spoke on his power. D.L. Hughley, he had a powerful uh testimony about some Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was a powerful man. That it definitely is true. He validated that. But he didn't give a fuck about Bill. He had no respect for him. He just wasn't on the same, plane. D.L. Hughley, his comedy is more unfamily friendly. Uh, but then D.L. Hughley is a powerhouse himself because he had a hit show too, and he proved he was very much possible to be family friendly. They just was different time periods. So D.L. Hughley cursed, and Bill Cosby, with his power and prominence, he said Bill had some, black folk doing some fucked up shit, treating them like kids. So I ain't so impressed with Mr. Bill. I never was. But I did like the show. Jennifer Lewis, I had to check her out, Miss Key. Um, so I believe why I understand why those women was quiet all this time. But this is my thing. If you was quiet all this time, 30 years, that's several lifetimes. That's a couple of lifetimes at least, minimally. 15-year-old, yeah, you can have another baby. That's a couple of lifetimes at least. You should have took that shit to your grave. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. No. Being that I laid it in that kind of way, if I wake up and my clothes off and don't know what the hell somebody did to me, I feel some type of way. But going up against a man in his 80s, I think they lost sight of the bigger picture. It would have been a bigger, a better picture if he had actually got acquired the NBC and was in allegiance with all those people of the Cosby Show, putting out and producing more positive black shows. But that that take a back seat to women who were violated 30 years ago. And God only knows what previous powerful people got away with before him. Can you say the Kennedys, all them mother whorish motherfuckers? Ain't no telling, including murder. Okay, including motherfucking murder, mystery, death. Nobody figured out. The Kennedys. Motherfuckers treat them like royalty. What made Bill so different? Yeah, I heard that about Roseann. I've been trying to find out, what did she say, Crystal? What did Roseann say? What did Roseann see? Now that's some recent shit. I just seen that news. That's some recent shit just happened. So what the hell did Roseann say that got her show canceled? Because from what I understand, I ain't got no TV, but from what I understand, it was a hit show and they had already been picked up for a second season. Girl, she made a tweet. She said the Muslim nation and the planet of the apes had a baby, and she was referring to the looks of a black woman. Ooh, no, she wasn't talking about looks. I know she wasn't talking about nobody looks. Hell no. Hell no. Damn. That's fucked up. But she deserved to lose her show over some shit like that. You don't never put no shit out public that you don't want to be public. I bet she'll learn her lesson. You love my hair. You had a whole house right in front of our eyes. I mean, in broad daylight, in front of our eyes. Big pimping, big pimping. Okay, in front of our face. He ain't locked up. He got to live his life. You ain't never lied, loving my hair. Crystal, can you say true shit? And the person who yanked the show was a black woman. Go ahead, black woman. I didn't never like Roseann in particular, but I ain't like Roseann. I ain't like that hoe. I ain't like her. I ain't like her when she got with that other comedian. I think she was the person that wore the pants in that relationship. Um, I ain't surprised. And they look like the family that they portrayed looked like the racist kind of family that I ran into. But I did like the show. The show was funny. The most redeeming thing about that show that I liked was the little kid and the gay daughter. I didn't like Roseann, and I liked her husband. I would have, man, I would have been divorced a bitch like Roseann, even the character. I did like the show. I did tune in when it was in its heyday. She deserved it then. Stupid ass. Oh my God. That's fucked up. The Planet of the Apes. That's fucked up. And how she looked and all the money that she done spent on her looks and she still look like she do. And she want to talk about anybody. She got a lot of goddamn nerve. Cause you said you watched the show one time but didn't like the show back then. Yeah, I saw it was all over YouTube. That's how I found out that it even went down. I ain't got TV, so YouTube is my YouTube. That's a damn shame. I never thought I'd be saying that one. YouTube is my news. Yep. I heard about it on YouTube that something happened with Roseann. I just didn't watch the video. I just knew that she got her show pulled and it was over some shit she said on Twitter. And I didn't know what she had said, but god damn, she said Planet of the Apes. Lord have mercy. You talk about ego. That's a big ass ego to think you can say that publicly and be okay. Damn, damn, damn. She deserved her show to be pulled. That's pool level. That's pool worthy. Chris, you say you know she tried to give a bullshit apology, but it wasn't good enough. They're reporting it like the moon landing. Oh, it was the Muslim Brotherhood in the Planet of the Apes had a baby. And that wasn't even funny. I don't know what she was trying to be funny. It wasn't even funny. I guess she know now. I guess she know now. We got your other eggs, baby. You wish you could get this melanin up in you. No crow's feet, baby. I got your ape. That's crazy, boy. That's crazy, but she deserved it. I didn't want to pass no judgment till I knew what she said, but you comparing black women to Planet of the Apes, and they look more like apes than we do. Pinch not what ape you ever seen with big, full, juicy, lovely, luscious lips like ours? Mm. Not on no damn ape. Not on no ape. Them the motherfuckers with the peach thing look more like a monkey than we do. Chrissy, you said sorry, ABC was the network, and the president of the network was a black woman. Go ahead, Miss President ABC. I didn't know that. Learn me something new every day. Oh, now I'm jealous. I got a lot more gray hairs than you. But at least it ain't all over. But I got why it attack my baby hair first? That gray attack my baby stuff first. Wow. Anyway, no crow's feet, baby. No, it ain't nothing wrong. Crystal ain't nothing wrong with salt and pepper, but I got salt and dookie here. This is dookie color. It ain't dark. It's salt and dookie. I don't like salt and dookie. I used to dye my hair. I started going gray at 35. I had a lot on my plate. It's the salt and dookie, but everybody like everybody like the mix. So I got compliments on my salt and dookie. That's my salt and dookie section. Um, yeah, we picked up a few good J's, cause a few of them came on right on down to the hood side of our family, even though it's some black white people that won't claim us. They done assimilated all the way over to the white side. I don't mind embracing it. So I embraced it. Hey, Brunette helped me embrace it too, because she said when her beautician told her if she keep on dying no hair, she said she thinks she'd rather have hair. So that's where I'm at with it. If I would have kept on dying, it wouldn't been no hair. So it still grows, but it grows gray. My baby section. But that Roseann, that's a lot of nerve. I don't know, loving my hair. I don't know why I don't understand why we so hated. And people go get skin cancer for tan. You're right. And infected injections in their lips and all places, all other places. Why we can't be portrayed as Cleopatra as is with our braids and all. Get into it. Um, I don't know. No, I'm good, people. And I know for a fact I can stand on it. It ain't nobody who ever met me in real life in person said, oh my God, I met that chick. Hate she came into my life. Mm-mm. No, I don't have that reputation. So I consider it they lost. Miss Chris, you say that's what I love about you. You're so carefree, and that's the only way I could describe you. Sometimes lighthearted, real, and carefree. I had to become carefree because my real personality is my husband called it crunchy. That's my crunchy thing. I was so serious, and I was a serious kid. I didn't really get to be a kid. I was the oldest of seven. I had six siblings under me looking for answers, looking for wondering why we was in the situations that we was in. And I was adventurous. I used to take them, just take chances, go all over town. They could have, I guess that's why I'm too loose now, because I should have been more conscious. My friend Donna was, so I shouldn't have told that man that I live on this block alone. But I was adventurous, and so my brothers and sisters followed me like the Pied Piper. I would be out there. We built the high clubhouse under the railroad tracks. I didn't have all that drama from my brothers and sisters. They love me. I'm their oldest, and they love their big sister. I see people who grew up together. We got split up. I see people who grew up together fight like cats and dogs. It's terrible. I don't have that particular problem. Chris, you said you favorite sister to second from the oldest. Yeah, all my brothers and sisters love me. Even my sister on her deathbed, she called for her big sister Nene. I miss her too. I miss my sister Wanda. Yes, I do. Rest in peace. She's out of pain. That's for sure. Yeah, I don't care. I have a carefree personality. I do. That part of it is true. But I was so serious because I was always determined to do this and do that. So I spent a lot of my time looking like this. And once the gun got put up to my face, it helped me realize I need to smooth that situation out by relaxing, having fun sometimes. Chris, you say I'm sorry to hear that. My brother was schizophrenic and he jumped over a bridge. I thought somebody would chase it. My son's father, he survived his jump. Let's put it that way. He's schizophrenic too, survived that jump. And he thought that was the way to get home following anything that was white. So I do understand something about that too. Loving my hand, Miss Nate. Big hugs to you too. Loving my hair. I wanted to have more gardening stuff for you, but it was so damn hot, hunty child. I couldn't hang. I couldn't hang. I waited till the evening to put the morning glories in, and that's not enough light for the laptop. And I'm not sitting on high tech equipment where I could do it in best light. Although my Galaxy No Edge would have did it. It take good pictures in low light, but it runs hot. So it was hot, and it was hot outside, and the phone was running hot, so that wasn't working out either. All right, cousin, I'm so glad you joined me. It was very good, interesting one that I wasn't planning on being on here this long. This was just supposed to be checking in, but I had a good time, y'all. I'm glad the people who joined me joined me. It was a very lovely, lively conversation. I appreciate all of y'all. And I'm going to get on out of this one to myself because I plan to take a trip to get a refill of my prescription. You, Chris, you big hugs to you, cousin. Chris, you said I saw you was on live, and I always want to know somebody wants to show you some love and give you a thumbs up because I believe in what you do. Thank you, sweetie. That made my day. That's why I do it. I don't gotta have no thousands of clicks and views. That, Crystal, is why I do it. So I love and appreciate you too. Anyway, y'all have a good, blessed day. I'm gonna get out of here before I be regretting it. Because they definitely close and they have a strict closing time. Peace and love. So I'll see y'all again in the next video.